Hi everyone, so I'm back to share another journal with you, and this one is an eclectic style journal. It hasn't got any pockets, but it's got tags and things that have all been paper clipped in. I haven't even written down the measurements of this at all. I've just finished it actually. So it measures 8¼ by 5 inches. It has one signature and 120 pages front and back, and it doesn't, it doesn't look chunky because it hasn't got loads of pockets and stuff in. But if it's to be listed in my shop if you're interested. But if you buy it and you fill it all up with your pockets, it's going to expand big time. So I've used this Melissa Francis paper again, and it's been sewn onto coffee dyed cardstock. I've made an envelope pocket for the front cover, and that's it there. Inside there we just got a big jumbo tag that says this book belongs to. It's got some nice coffee dyed markings on there, and this paper here is from Journal Centric, and we've got some lace, some crocheted trim. This here is from My Porch Prints, and I think this is from Antique Papery. Inside the pocket we've got just a couple of little tags, and these are papers that I've used in the past and cut them down to make tags. So I still had a bundle left over, so I've backed them and just topped them with some crocheted trim. We have two little journal cards there. Again, they've been backed, topped with this crocheted trim. And then we just have this little lady. I just thought she was sat there all by herself, and I thought with the pink and white roses on the image, that would go in there quite well. So, and that image there is from ARTYmaze. So let's go inside. There is obviously eyelets and, oh, I'm going to mess this up now, eyelets and string as a closure. There we go. So I put some crocheted trim on some of the pages as well, and I will tell you the papers as I go through. So I just don't want that to get in a knot. So this is a paper from ARTYmaze, and I think it's called Sweet Rose, I think, something like that. And it's very kind of collagey and things like that. So here I've just got, this was actually a freebie tag from ARTYmaze, and then I've just popped on this little cabinet card. There is a paper clip there with some little tiny bit of eyelash trim. Doily, paper bag. This is the Old Design Shop. We have Edith Holden in here. There is a dictionary page. This tag here is just paper clipped on, and that's from ARTYmaze as well. This is from the wedding book, and this is like a watercolor image that's on there. It's so pretty. And there we've got some lovely florals. There is crocheted trim. This is ARTYmaze, and I think that is from the Floral Collage 3 or something like that. I can't remember what number it is now. And then this is just the Tim Holtz die. So I had them left over from when I made my stencils with them the other day. There is some, is that ledger paper? This is some original music paper here. This is an old, like a letterhead piece of paper, and it's really old because the telephone number has only got 5 digits, and I don't think they've done that from like the 60s, so it's an old piece there. Another page from the wedding book. Here, these are just like offcuts that I've just, obviously you could gesso over that. That's just the Melissa Francis paper. You could gesso over that, or you could completely cover it with a photo and add your own little bits on there. And it's got some trim. And that paper there is ARTYmaze, one of ARTYmaze's kits. I can't remember what that one is now. It might be the bird, one of the bird kits. This is the Old Design Shop, some more of that music paper, that's the bottom half, and some dictionary page, the Old Design Shop, little tag on here. This is ARTYmaze, and this is her like positive quote tags. Got another, this is ARTYmaze, and then another Tim Holtz die there. If you want to know the name of that die, let me find it. Right, that's it. It's this one here, and the number on there. Is that the number? It's called Wildflower Stems #2. So that's it there if you want to know what it is, and that's what it says on the back. You can pause that if you want to find that out. So this was a piece of paper left over from some My Porch prints, and I've backed that to make a tag, and it's just got some sari ribbon there. There is some more Edith Holden. This is the Old Design Shop, some dictionary page. This is ARTYmaze. Again, I think that's from the Sweet Rose kit. She isn't attached to that, but that's just some cardstock that I had left over, and I just popped her on there. You could glue that on there. That does look actually quite pretty. And a little ARTYmaze postcard. And then here, I've got to take that off actually, because that's a flip, and this is like old lined paper. I love that image there, the two of them like cycling along, giving each other a hug. Cycling just suits me. I think this is ARTYmaze, or it could be Tsunami Rules. I can't remember, because I printed out quite a lot of the portraits from ARTYmaze and some of Tsunami Rules. Got some trim here, centre of the signature. Some of that lined paper. Again, this is My Porch prints, and it was just an offcut from when I was making the Traveller's Notebook size journals, and I just put some sari silk on there, sari ribbon I should say, and I've backed it to make a tag. So another little positive quote journal card, ARTYmaze, a little flip here, another little flip. That's the other side of the Edith Holden. You could glue that to make a pocket. This is another little tag. Has that got anything written on the back? No. It's just got some gold organza ribbon on there. Got a little bit of cheesecloth there. ARTYmaze, and this is Tim Holtz, and I don't know why, if anybody else has thought about this, but this particular piece here, it puts me in mind of a bird and its beak. I noticed that the other day. I was like, why does that look like a bird to me with its eye and its beak? Anyway, the music paper, it's actually got some pencil markings on it. Obviously it was like that when I got it. That's a flip. Other side of the paper bag, the doily, another little postcard from ARTYmaze. I mean, you could make them into pockets actually. Would that fit across there? Yep, you could trim that down just a teeny weensy bit, and it would fit on there perfectly as a pocket. That's the Melissa Francis paper again. Just, I didn't have to back that because it's not paper, it's cardstock actually. The wedding book, floral book. Another image from ARTYmaze, and that's that letter heading from well, from a long time ago. I reckon probably about the 60s, maybe 70s, who knows. Music paper, this ledger, another Tim Holtz die, ARTYmaze paper, crocheted trim, another one of these well, it's the other side of the wedding floral book, and you just see the bottom half of like where all the stems of the flowers are. Here, this is some Tsunami Rose. So you can see it's very eclectic, and you know, it's just a typical, not junk journal, but a junky journal. Eclectic. I still want to say a junk journal because to me it's just junky, but it's not. Another tag that I made, this little image, I think that's from ARTYmaze. Little boy with the dog, how cute is that? And then that is the other side of that paper. I love that. Kind of looks like it's on linen. It looks like it's on a fabric, but it's not. It's just printed. Right, there we go. Just a little bit of eyelash trim on there. So that is that little journal. I am just going to be making up hodgepodges of journals over the next few days, just for something to do. I've got a lot to do in the house. Still got to put my tree up. It got taken down from the loft today, and still haven't put it up. but I will do that hopefully tomorrow, and then just tinker around in my shed, sorting things out, finding stuff, making stuff. And I'm planning over the Christmas period, I did mention it before, about doing the little journal from all the junk mail. And I know I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to do that because it's going to be quite a few quite a few parts to that journal. So I'm going to do it so that I can just spend a couple of days and just work on that completely, and I will release all the videos on the one day in a playlist so that you're not waiting. Because I'm not good at doing something like, oh, like on a Monday I'll do that and then come back next Monday and work on that again. It's just not how I can do things. So I'll just have to spend a couple of days doing that, bang them all into a playlist and release the playlist with all the videos. I'm not sure how many parts it's going to be because I haven't got a clue what I'm going to do yet. And then I've got to make my little golden book as well, and I'm really looking forward to that. I've been watching loads of golden books. I've been how people make them and how people have used them, and they're absolutely amazing. I can't wait. I'm so excited about doing that as well. So that's what I'm going to be doing over the Christmas period as well. So yes, like I said, this will be listed in my shop. If you're interested, if you have any questions about it, please ask, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye.